Well, no, I want to tell you, like, I'm not gonna lie, the Encore is probably one of the best shows in over 10 years of reality TV. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Oh my
Be-
God.
well, because I mean, like the music heads like me, like it means something because we all know all of you from growing up and times in our lives and, you
Yeah.
know, bringing back that, like, because it's different today with music. You know, that the era of the late 90s and 2000, 90s period and 2000s, it's gone, you know, so to have
Right.
that back. But I want to
Right.
ask you first, like, how were you approached for it and what were your first thoughts when you got approached for it?
So I don't know if you know, but like somebody said I got lipstick on my teeth. Hold on. So
Oh, on the, okay.
hilarious. Thank you, Sarah. I got lipstick on my teeth. Thank you. Thank y'all for telling y'all looking out. Thank y'all. Yeah, please let me know. I was rushing trying to get ready for this. So so I was approached because so I don't know if you know, but like it was a clip of Keely and Farrah that went
Mm-hmm.
viral. Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows, but during quarantine. And so this was actually from a sizzle reel that we did 7 years ago with Carlos King, the king reality TV. Um, since that clip went viral, 7 years later, BET saw that and they finally was like, okay, we want to go ahead and pick the show up. So Brent, and who's also executive producer with Carlos King, Brent called me, you know, was stalking me for weeks. Like, look, we need you to do this. We need you to do this. And I don't even know if I was really like in the right state of mind because we were still like in the middle of a pandemic and everything. And I'm like, do I really want to go back to reality TV after
Yeah.
wives and just being seen after just being in this closed cage for a year? And I just really had to think about it. So, you know, eventually I was like, you know what? It's about singing. And that's something I've been doing since I was 3 years old. So I was like, okay, great. I'm just going to give it a shot and see what happens.
Yeah, I want to ask you though, like the first episode, it was so deep. Like, was it really that much drama in the first day? Like, was it that? Because I know editing could make things 10 times worse than what I'm sure there's a lot of great times we're never going to see on the show.
Yes, I mean, it was drama from Keely walked through that door. That's when the drama started. Okay. And I was like shocked because like from doing the Housewives, you know, it was kind of everybody's cool at first and then you get into the drama later. But no, not with this show, not with the Encore. The drama started on day one. We didn't even get a chance to go to sleep, to wake up the next morning or anything. Like, you know, when Keely walked in and she's like, I want to be creative director, wasn't feeling that because we were all there to do the group. We were all there to do the group. So that was kind of crazy. So yeah, it definitely started. It was all real. It was not edited. So yeah.
That's crazy. See, I always wonder because I know how editing could be. So I was
Yeah.
like, I know they can make it like that, or was it really like that? But to know,
No, it was, oh my God. It was so much because we're living in a house for 30 days with people that you know you don't really talk to or nothing. Like I've met Nivea before from Atlanta. I've met Irish and Misha from they're doing shows with my husband and doing shows with us in the past.
mm-hmm.
And of course, I knew Keely, Fallon and Felicia, and Arby because we filmed the sizzle reel together. I didn't know Pamela, but it still wasn't enough knowing them to like live them for 30 days. So, you know, you're going into this whole new environment and, you know, it's just going from one cage to the next cage, house to another house. But, you know, I looked at it like, you know, it's time for me to really get back out there because for one, my husband, the whole quarantine, he's like, Shamari, you need to be singing. You have a beautiful voice. You know, record a YouTube video or something like, just use your voice while we're all this downtime. And I was just so like, just focused on, you know, just staying healthy and safe and you know,
Yeah.
scared like a lot of other people were. I wasn't really focused on singing. So this was like the perfect time for me to get out there and just use my voice and see what the world thinks.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, what were your first impressions? Because, like you said, you've met a lot of them, but were your first impressions of everyone kind of spot on of how you met them? And then, like, was there anything that stood out from you to you from them that?
You know, my first impression of, because I didn't, my first impression of Nivea, like when I saw her, I just thought she was so funny and hilarious, and she was just ready to just have a good time. And I had a bond with her just because we're from Atlanta, and you know, we work with the same people. And let's see, and Pamela, I was like, whoa, she has a mask on. I know we all been tested. We had to quarantine for like 7 days at a hotel before we went to the house. So, you know, none of us had COVID. We had to get tested every 2 days, but she made sure she came in there with a mask. So I was like, I hope, you know, I was, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Can you hear me?
So, but like Pamela just, I love her. Like, she just ended up being like one of my, like, the closest people in the house. You know, me, her, and Nivea, we share bathrooms together. Me in a room together, and you know, just being around them and just being around the positivity with Nivea and laughing and, you know, getting dressed with her in the morning. She'd be like, girl, you can wear anything and it look cute. Like, so fashion styles. I was like, how does it look, Nivea? She was like, girl, you can wear a mask and still, you know, anything look cute on you. And Pamela, she was just so inspiring. Just the fact that her life has changed so much, and she is so spiritual and so motivating and just positive and just there to do the work. I love that about her. So, you know, the first impression of Pamela was totally wrong. She was definitely after just seeing the mask and all of that the first day, she slowly warmed up and started taking the mask off a little bit more.
I love it. Well, what did
Yeah.
it feel though, like, because I know from Real Housewives, you were filmed, but you weren't filmed 24/7.
Yeah, I
Like,
wasn't. Do y'all hear that Ring camera going off? I'm sorry, y'all.
oh no, you're good. But
Yeah.
how did it feel, like, because you were filmed 24/7, like they had the cameras in the bedrooms. I mean, everywhere there was cameras, even if you didn't know there were, it was there. Like,
I
how
mean,
did that feel?
it was so much harder than the Housewives because, like you said, we were filmed 24/7. There were cameras in our room. There were cameras when we woke up, and you know, while we were sleeping. There were microphones in the bathroom, so every time you drop the kids off at the pool, you know, there's producers listening or whatever. They can hear you taking little plunks and peeing, showers, and all type of stuff. You know, they wanted to hear everything, all the conversations we were having. You know, just me. I don't even like to spend the night at, you know, my mother's house. So just me spending the night out at a house and being recorded 24/7. And it just was really hard. It was a lot. It was very demanding, and it was overwhelming at the same time, because like as soon as you wake up in the morning, you getting mic'd. It's like, can I
Yeah.
on? Can I, like, you know, brush my teeth? Like, they want to mic you. They knock on the door and wake you up. Like, let's get mic'd. Let's go downstairs and get mic'd. So it's very intrusive. But yeah, so, you know, with the Housewives, you got a chance to go home and go back to
Yeah.
talk about what happened, you know, during that scene or whatever. But with this, you know, they try to take our phones, and, you know, a lot of us was like, nah, man, we can't have that. But we did allow them to have somewhat control, because they took our phones for the majority of the day while we were filming, but then we got them back, you know, to call and talk to the kids, because, you know, we're moms, and my husband, you know,
Yeah.
talk to him. It was hard being away from them, my husband, my boys, all three of my babies. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I
hard.
want to. Yeah, but I want to tell you too. Like, how did it feel when Ron and Brandy came to visit you, and then he surprised you with the gifts and the flowers for your anniversary?
Oh my God, look, that was so it just felt like I just took a load off of me, because, like I said, I was in a cage. I was in a musical,
Yeah.
but it was like I couldn't leave. I couldn't. Well, I mean, I could have left. Like, as you see, people leave if they get tired. But at the same time, like, just to see him, especially because I could not celebrate my 15th wedding anniversary with my husband because I was in the house. So seeing him show up with balloons and flowers and gifts and just to be able to hug him, just be in his presence. And, and he's just so thoughtful because not only did he bring gifts for me, but he bought a rose for all the other ladies too. They didn't show that part. But
I noticed them on the table. I was like, oh, look, he passed them out to everyone.
Oh, so they did show it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't show a few things. Me and my husband had on that day, and then me and Brandy had our deep conversation, but they didn't show that. But anyway, and then seeing Brandy, I was like just hoping that she would be okay, and because our group never broke up. Black been together. We have a true sisterhood. We truly love each other. And I was hoping that she wouldn't feel weird about just seeing me perform with another group. But just seeing her and knowing that both her and my husband, they approved of it and they love the music. It just melted my heart just to know that they were there to support me, and it felt good.
Yeah. And well, it's so crazy though, because like you were saying, Black never broke up. And really, it's one of the few girl groups that never really fought. You never heard nothing about you all fighting. You always, maybe little fights here and there back in the day, but nothing, the magnitude of what you hear today. How was it staying like positive with so much negativity? Because, I mean, they wanted the negativity to come out of each one of y'all.
My whole thing was just to be a light. I feel like I blacked out a lot while I was in that house because, looking back at the show now, I'm like, wow, she said that happened. Oh my God, that was mean. Like, I'm just seeing all of these things. I felt like I was kind of like numb while filming to the negativity and the drama because I was so focused on singing and getting done. And, on top of that, I've been through so much as an artist, from losing Left Eye, from losing Natina. I've been through so much that I think that there's no other drama that can really compare to that, So that really just light to me. All of the stuff that's going on in the house, it was like, y'all what I've been through, and just for me to be able to sing again, that just kept me going. That just, my confidence, I wanted to get my confidence back, believe it or not, my confidence as far as my voice has been concerned. I have not always had the most confidence about my voice. And people could tell me till they were blue in the face, like, you can sing, you're an amazing singer. And I still wouldn't believe it. But actually seeing myself on TV and seeing me sing, I'm like, yo, Shamari, you really can go solo. You really can sing. Like, just do it. And record a Black album. Finish Black, tour with Black. Like, keep going. Do your solo stuff. Do your Black stuff. Do your me and Mari, bounce them shoulders. Do it all because, life is so short. And bless me with a gift to sing. And I just wanted to be the light and just be positive, because with all of the negativity that was going on and that still is going on in the world, it was like I couldn't take no more. I had to numb myself to that, because I got enough things that I'm fighting with in my own mind. Okay.
I know. I was giving you so much credit. Like, I'm like, yo, Shamari is keeping it together.
And the way that they edited is crazy, because like even with last night's episode, like when Irish and Misha were kind of like eavesdropping in on the conversation after we had the dance rehearsal, it just made me look like I was just just laughing about it. But they didn't show the part where I told Keely, I was like, Keely, if you have an issue with Irish, then you need to talk to her about it. You shouldn't be telling us. Talk to her. They didn't show that part. Of course, that's just too positive, I guess, whatever. But they're going to show me laughing and stuff. But, I know what it is. I know how, editing is. And I played it cool because, they can't edit what you don't say at the end of the day.
Exactly.
They can, you said it. And, then you're going to have to go back and be like, okay, well, I said this because this, that, and the third. So, yeah. And it was almost like the laugh that I did last night. On the episode, it was like, it was a going crazy kind of laugh. Like it was like,
Yeah.
now that's what it was. And it was like, come on. Like, why is it this deep?
Right? Exactly.
I mean, I love, you know, I love all of the ladies in the house, you know, don't get me wrong. I do. It's just, it was just a lot. It was a lot of drama.
But no, one thing I have to say, you all got some songs. Blueprint got some music, man. Like,
oh my God.
What's your favorite?
Oh, okay, good. What show is she on now? Where you been?
Yeah.
I know. I'm so sad that when Nivea left, oh my God, that hurt
Broke
me.
my heart.
That really, because Nivea, that was my girl. I was like, dang, I can't just sit up and laugh and chill and talk to you. And, you know, you tell me, you know, you look cute in this outfit. And Nivea is so positive. She's so fun. And she, you know, she loves, and she's not a hateful person.
Not
And
at all.
body's back, you know, and she's on the side of right. She's on the side of right. And that's the best way to be, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as far as the songs you were saying, they are really, oh my God. My husband was like, if y'all don't put those songs out after all is said and done, then y'all are crazy, okay?
For real.
All of the tracks are amazing, but the one that I really, really love is Bird's Eye View. Now, that song, it hits me in the heart, because it speaks to women, and like not only what we were able to overcome living in this house for 30 days, but just as a woman struggling personally in the entertainment industry, and finally, you know, coming out and accomplishing your goals and your dreams. Like, you know, I started from here, but now I'm up here. So whatever it is, let's just go out. Let's get a yacht. Let's fly to Paris. Let's party. You know, it's on me. It's on me. Now I got it now. I went through the struggle, but now I'm here so I can take care of my whole squad. So, you know, that's what I love about Bird's Eye View. And, you know, it's a beautiful song. Yes, it really is. So that's my favorite. And of course, Only God Knows, this song that Pamela recorded. Man, that song brought tears to my eyes. And the way that she performs it is like, you can feel the pain, you can feel the passion, and you can just like, she just loves where she's at right now, and she's living for God, and she's praying, and God is leading her. She's praying about everything, and she inspired me, really. She inspired me to pray. I was in there, you know, praying, and you know, in the morning I hear her listening to her little church service and stuff, and I done turned my little church service on, and you know, she was very motivating and inspiring. So yeah.
Yeah, like they need to put that out on any streaming platform, because it has to. Like, if they don't, I'm gonna be so mad.
No, the songs will be coming out very soon. The songs they're definitely being released. So y'all look out for that. Blueprint. The songs will be coming out, guys.
Yeah, and it's crazy though. Could you believe that it's only 2 episodes left?
Oh my God! Like, seriously. I mean, do y'all hear this TV? The TV just turned back on.
Not at all, actually.
I don't know. It's whatever, Nick Jr. But yeah, where were we?
No, I said, could you believe though? It's only 2 episodes left. Like, it's crazy. Like, it just began the beginning of June.
I know, and it's only 2 episodes left, and you want more. You just like, you don't want it to end.
No, I don't. I want behind the scenes or something.
Like, I recorded on my DVR, but after it's over, I'm like, I'm going back and I'm like, okay, so this right here is so crazy. Did she say this for real? And did this just happen? And did they edit me to look like this and that? Like, it's so many things on there. It's like, it's so entertaining. It's so entertaining. I'm just happy and excited to see what we're doing, you know, right now. Their favorite girl groups from the 90s and the 2000s. And you know, a lot of people say they never knew that Nivea was so funny and so, you know, just like the fan favorite. A lot of people are saying the fan favorite. So now the fact that she left is just real crazy. It's like now.
Oh my lamb. Oh my lamb. Like,
oh my lamb.
But no, one thing I love about the show, I feel not a lot of shows have this, and y'all were killing it for the confessionals. The looks you were all doing. Y'all were, it was like a fashion show each episode with new looks and just speaking on everything. And like, what was your favorite look from all the confessionals you've done?
So my favorite look is my colorful bob. I love the colors. It just shows my colorful, bright, positive light that shines, doesn't like the drama, non-confrontational type of chick. Just beautiful. I love it. It just shows my personality. That was my favorite confessional look. Shout out to Troy, who did that bob. He put his heart into that bob, and everybody's asking, where do you get that bob from? Her name is Troy Styles or something. But I at him. So if you go to my Instagram page, you'll see that, you know, I tagged him on the hair. Now my least favorite look, it didn't turn out too right. Was old faux lock wig that I had on. Now that one.
You didn't like that?
I mean, it was so big.
That was my favorite.
Are you serious?
I was like, yo, that's a look. I was like, yo, Shamari looks bomb. And it's so funny you say that.
Well, you know what? It was just because I love trying new things. And I was like, man, I want to try, you know, I want to do the faux lock wig and everything. And I wanted to just be like real, just natural. But then I was looking at it, I was like, when I was watching, I was like, is this cute? I was looking at it, this cute. And yeah, so that would be my least favorite, but I'm glad you love it. There's other people that love it too. You know, my husband, he was like, yeah, it's cool, but it just looks like real big. So right now, Troy makes all my wigs. Like he made this one, he made the colorful wig, like the blonde hair, Troy. So right now he is plucking some of those faux locks out of the wig to make it less big so I can wear it because I do love that wig.
You know? Now, question, if there was a season 2, would you do it again? Because I know it's a lot, but would you be open to it?
My phone. I'm trying to have a makeshift little situation. My phone is being held up by the boys' spray bottle for their hair and a bottle of Desitin and all type of stuff. Anyway, I would consider returning for season 2. I would. I love forming sisterhoods. You know, like I said, Black, like that is a true sisterhood. And I know how to make girl groups work. I love bonding with women.
Yeah.
And I love going through drama and only to see in the end it was all worth it. You know, like you're making up, you know, you're making up and, you know, and you can look back and you can say, I finally finished this project. Yeah, this project, like it's done, regardless of what we went through. You know, not saying that Black went through a lot of stuff, but we made it through. And that's what, you know, when you really are, you know, passionate about your craft and singing and letting the world hear your music, because music is such a stress reliever. Music is entertainment. Like you can dance and just feel good. Like people want to hear music, good music. And when you think about it, like that's why I just stayed there, because I was like, I need to be in a place where, you know, I'm making the fans happy and my family and my husband could look at me and just be super, super proud, you know, that Shamari is using her voice again. And a lot of people just really want to see what we're doing. And I feel like we owe that to the fans.
Yeah, and it meant a lot too when you all did last night's episode, when you all did the, what was it? Something to let go of.
Yeah.
And that meant that what you did with the Blackout, I remember that album not being released. And like that brought a lot of memories to me just knowing. So I remember hearing about it and then it never got officially released.
Yeah, it never got released. And that was the album that we, Black, executive produced. We put our heart into that whole album. And then Columbia Records put out one song, Can't Get It Back.
Mm-hmm.
And then they dropped us. Okay, so only to find out like maybe 3 years later, they released the Blackout album on Columbia.
Yeah.
Those under Music World released it. So we never got the chance to promote our baby. We never got the chance to promote something that we worked so hard on.
Mm-hmm.
And we wrote and we were so like involved in the creative process. We never got a chance to do a video, promote it, but it was just put out there and we didn't even have a record deal to promote it. That was just so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to burn it. I burned it. Get out of here.
A lot of people send in the comments, I hope you had a copy of it so you could still have it for backup.
Well, you don't know when you find out.
But I want to do a little fun game. I'll just call it Ladies of the Encore. So
Okay.
you just tell me who, I guess, relates to one of these topics the most. So who would you say is the most fun?
The most fun?
Mm-hmm.
Nivea.
Most polite.
Most what?
Polite.
Oh, most polite. Oh, definitely Pamela.
Pamela, okay. Most easygoing.
Me.
Would you say? Yeah.
I am the most easygoing.
Definitely, I agree. Most annoying.
Keely.
Keely, okay. The most outgoing.
The most outgoing. Ooh, dang. Shoot, Nivea is outgoing too. Can it be the same person?
Yeah, you could say more than one if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, she loves to go out. Yeah, I would say her again.
Okay. Most shy.
I think maybe Irish when
Irish?
she was like me, just getting her confidence back and singing. So I feel like, she was probably the most shy when it comes to, just using her voice again.
Okay. Who is the biggest team player?
I would say, the biggest team player. Okay, so who's left? There's Fallon, Felicia, Misha. I think. Oh God. And Aubrey. I don't know. I would say Misha.
Misha? Okay.
I think, when she became queen, that she was really trying hard to just boost up the morale and just really just do whatever she needed to do to make sure that everybody was happy. So.
Okay. How about who was the best cook in the house?
Oh my God, Fallon.
Really? Dang.
No, Fallon and Felicia. Them girls can throw down, okay? Let me tell you, I was in heaven. I'm sorry, Keely. I love you. I still love you, Keely. She said, oh my gosh, Shamari. No, Keely knows. Keely knows I love her. We talked about it at the wedding. She knows. So I would say Fallon and Felicia. Let me tell you, when I say we were eating really good, they was making that vegan food and everything. And even Keely was throwing down in the kitchen. What did she make? Whenever they would cook meat, I think she made like a steak or something, but whenever they would like cook meat or whatever, they would always make me a vegan dish on the side. So I love that.
It's awesome. Who was the biggest night owl?
The biggest night owl. Shoot, because I was knocked out. Let's see, who was the biggest night owl? I don't know. I would say like, especially, I think that as far as being up and being and working and really staying on, I would say Fallon, Felicia, and Keely, because they were really like working in the studio while I was probably knocked out sleeping because I was tired.
It's so funny. Who would you say is the most talkative?
Keely.
Keely?
She definitely is the most talkative. She really is. She can conversation with you for hours, and she's definitely. But she's talkative. Um, Aubrey is too, though. She was definitely talkative.
Oh, okay. I got two more. Who was always on their phone when you had the chance to?
Nivea.
Nivea? Okay. And
Nivea was always on her phone because she has this BFF that she was FaceTiming every single day. I loved it because I have a BFF just like that named Sarah who told me that. Texted me and told me. So yeah, I loved it. She was definitely on that phone like every second she can get.
that's awesome. And last, who was the mom of the group?
The mom of the group. Oh my God, the mom of the group. Who was the mom? Like, what is the mom of the group? Like, is it like the
Kind
person?
of like brought everyone together when they're
Yeah.
fighting or something went down.
Oh, definitely Pamela.
Pamela?
She was like when she talked, everybody listened. Everybody listened. Pam is, she just got this way of just, just speaking to people very respectfully. And you're like, okay, you know that she's not coming from a mean place or just any ill intent. She's really just speaking from her heart. So
Yeah.
I think Pamela definitely would be the mom because like whenever she told me, she was like, you shouldn't. I was drinking some what is this, a tea that had like stones in it that like had like energy stones in it, and she was like, you shouldn't be drinking that, it's in the Bible, man, you can't be doing that, all of that. So I was like, dang. So I was like, drink this tea. Like I really listened to her. But I just got this tea, man, it's for Pisces, I can't do it. Hey, okay, got you. Thanks.
What did you think of though, like the Queen? How was that? Like, was there a lot we didn't see? Because I feel like when you were in the Queen's throne and it was all going down, we only seen tad bit. How was that whole voting process and whatnot?
Oh my God, it was hard because I really didn't want to vote for a queen. I didn't like it. I didn't think that it was necessary. I felt like, pretty much we should have been able to just do what we need to do without somebody, taking over and having the authority to tell this person what to do. And on top of that, nobody was really listening to the queen. So I was like, well, what's the point? So I don't know. It was a time where people were just hashing it out with each other. If they had an issue, you go into the Queen's corner and you talked about it, and I mean, a lot went down in there. So, yeah, I didn't like it. I really didn't.
But you're right though. No one really listened to
The Queen. Nobody listened to the Queen, especially when, they started, especially with Aubrey when she became the Queen. It was like, started off like really doing something, then all of a sudden you just went MIA. Like that just put a bad taste in my mouth as far as the Queen is concerned. I hated that. I felt like it was very just fake. The fact that she would go through the great numbers just to put together this vision board and then disappear. And then like, come on. And Keely was actually working and doing what she needed to do every day. A lot of people didn't see that because they edited it to look like it's another way than it is. Like I said, the editing is crazy. The on this is just ridiculous, and they made the twins look like they were just these evil twins, and they're not. They're not
Yeah.
evil. They're loving, they're very talented. They're just passionate about what they're doing. Like on camera, it looks like that, but off camera, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like. wasn't like that. It was edited to look like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what's one thing you really learned about yourself from being on the show that you really took with you? Because, like you said, that was brutal. 30 days in quarantine.
What I learned about myself, I learned that I can definitely, I didn't know that I would ever be a part of another situation, another group, because I've just been so hardcore Black. But I learned that I can definitely be a part of something else and make magic happen, and and be the team player and do what I have to do. Like, I wasn't the one to worry about how many lines I got or how much I was singing. I just wanted to get out there and sing again, even if it was just me singing harmonies or backgrounds or whatever. I just learned that I'm very patient, that I'm a great listener. I listen, and listening is one of the greatest gifts that you can give somebody, because so many times when you're talking to someone, you're just waiting to just fire back. And, a lot of times I had to listen because I couldn't get a word in anyway.
Yeah.
So much going on. And I just wanted everybody to get along. I just wanted everybody to get along, but that's just not possible, and not. But I just don't like confrontation. I don't, unless somebody disrespects me, and I didn't feel
Yeah.
like he disrespected me.
Yeah, no one did.
If they did, then it would be a different story.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything to me, or and nobody disrespected me. So I basically had respect for everybody. I think everybody in that house was talented. Really, like a lot of people are saying, Misha and Irish, they can't sing, but they don't understand that Misha, first of all, she was the singer on the very first song that they had out with Subway, this
Yeah.
little play, and she was hitting all those notes and doing those runs, and she's a great soprano. Because, as time goes by, you're not using your voice as much as you used to. You're getting older, you're doing things. And even with Irish, during the time we were filming, yeah, she started off rocky, but she started getting better. She started working with Cinnamon, my vocal coach. Cinnamon, follow me. She started working with Cinnamon, who's since I was like 13 years old, and Cinnamon was actually able to pull things out of Irish, and she was sounding a lot better. And that's all it takes, is if you don't use your voice, you're gonna lose it. So
Yep.
haven't been using it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I hate confrontation. She said,
Yeah.
and y'all, I don't know if anybody can relate. Like, my girl Tara, she hates it too. I hate it. So as you see, I am not a confrontational person, and I came there to sing. I came there to sing, and I came there to make proud. And all three of my boys.
But, well, no, last two questions, then I'm going to let you go, Shamari. I know you're a busy person. I know you're a mom, and you got a lot of things going on. But tell me in one word to describe the performance that we're about to see. Because I've seen the tad bits in the previews, and I see who's on stage already. Tell me one word or a couple words. What could we expect?
You know what? Hey, I'm on live. Aaliyah Janelle. Oh no, is it Aaliyah Janelle or Janae? Aaliyah. She is super, super dope when it comes to like choreography and just setting up the stage performance. And oh my God, y'all are in for a treat. I'm telling y'all, Blueprint. Y'all, we got something here. We definitely need to go on somebody's tour, or we need to have a tour, because our music is so amazing, and I can't wait for y'all to see the show. I can't wait for y'all to see who's in the show. And it really, my husband, when he went to the, I can't even tell y'all. I'm saying too much.
Too much. But no, last, could we, everyone's asking this, like I've seen on so many comments and whatnot, can we expect a reunion show?
I really hope we can have a reunion because there's so much that probably, needs to be hashed out.
Yes, we need one.
Yeah,
Like 3 parts.
and I think Carlos is working on that. Carlos is BET. I don't know if they have reunions like Bravo does and stuff like that. So it'd be something that's new for them as well. So hopefully we will be able to work that out and have a reunion. And yeah.
Yes. And then last, Shamari, tell me what's going on, what's coming up for you as well as for Black, because I know you're still going full force with Black as well.
Yes. So Black, definitely, like you said, we're touring. And I definitely will be working on my solo project. It's long overdue. Like doing this show, doing the Encore has really given me the confidence to just go out there and do it because I love girl groups so much. Hence why I love the sisterhood. I love bonding with all the ladies on the show. And it was just such an amazing experience. And it really just, just made me feel like, yeah, Shamari, you definitely just need to continue to use your voice and go solo because you can only, do what you do and don't let other people stop you. And that's the thing. Like, I want to do that. And I also, after Blueprint releases the music, I would love to tour with Blueprint. That would be amazing. Could all just come together and do that. I would love it. Keely, are you listening? Felicia, Fallon, Pamela, all of y'all, Nivea, Irish Misha, y'all, come on, let's do this tour. Pamela always said we're going to Australia. Let's go to Australia. Let's do it. Do it.
Yes.
And so I'm down for it. But we just have to see, like girl groups are hard and there is a lot of different and drama. So we just got to see where we can take this. And it's really all up to us. It's all up to Blueprint. If we decide to, after we release this music to just continue and do the tour and do everything that we need to do. But I would love to. I'm so ready. I'm ready.
Oh my God. Yes. It's definitely time. Like, because you could all do your own stuff with your original groups and then do Blueprint, like at a show.
Yeah.
Like that would be so dope too.
Oh my God, that would be so dope if we just did like our hits. Like I could do the Black hits. I could do Bring It All to Me and 808. And Keely can do the 3LW songs. And Cherish can do their songs. And it could just be like a whole show.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Pamela. And we can all come back together. Nivea does her songs. Then we can all come back together and do the Blueprint songs.
Exactly. Like
that would be super dope.
So dope.
If we can do that tour, 702, Black, 3LW, Cherish, Total,
Danny Kane.
I don't know. But yeah.
It's wishful thinking. Maybe something or somewhat of something of their tour could come to fruition.
Aubrey was the first to go, so I don't know if she, want to do something like that. But hey, you know what? I'm open to it all. I'm all about love and peace and just relationships. I'm all about it. Yeah. We can perform spectacular.
Well, no, Shamari, I want to thank you so much for always being an awesome person and just you're so dope. I appreciate you from being a fan to just knowing you now, from interviewing you and meeting you in person. Just appreciate you taking the time. I really do.
Oh, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nick. You are amazing yourself, and I love doing interviews with you. You always make me feel super comfortable, and let's keep doing it.
Right? Yeah, hopefully next time be in person when it's normal. Well,
we got to do an interview in person pre-COVID.
Right? Yeah.
Dope. So,
but be safe, stay healthy. I should be good by next couple days. I sound okay. I just sound a little rough, like hoarse, but not too bad.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're feeling good. Because I got vaccinated too, and I said I'm not trying to bring home nothing to my babies that cannot get vaccinated. So I went ahead and got vaccinated. I'm still trying to talk my husband into it. I don't think he's gonna do it. He won't even get the flu shot. I get the flu shot every year.
See, I won't get the flu shot,
he
but
won't.
I got the COVID shot.
Oh, you scared you into it enough.
I wanted to fly because I flew to Atlanta the first time in March. Right after I got my second shot, I was, yo, I'm going somewhere. I need to.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, because like we went to Punta Cana and they tested you. They have to test you before you come back to the United States. So they tested. My boys had got their first COVID test and they didn't even cry or anything.
Oh, so, that's good.
That's how they say in Spanish, I think negativo or something like that. I said, okay, good. Yeah, Ron better get that vaccine. You better tell him, Tyra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to think anymore though, because I caught it again. I mean, I don't think I had it before, but now that I was like, how the heck did I get all the symptoms basically? Yeah, except the lungs or breathing. I mean, I could breathe and stuff, nothing like that.
What were your symptoms? What are your symptoms?
So Monday it was full on the chills. I turned off my air conditioning. I turned off all my fans. I had every hoodie on, and it's like 85 degrees, 90 degrees in Chicago right now. 101 fever, cough, sore throat. What else did I have? Migraine so bad. My headache's finally going away after 2.5 days.
Oh, so do you think? So does it feel like a bad cold?
Feels like a really bad cold.
A really bad
with the
cold.
Fever, with the first fever with the chills, it was bad because I took my temperature and it was at 101 for like a good 5 hours.
Yeah, well, hopefully the vaccine will help. Like not the severity of the symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard about people that had gotten the vaccine and then got COVID, especially with that Delta variant. Oh my God. But yeah, so we just gotta stay safe.
Yeah, that's why I wish I knew that because the doctor couldn't tell me that. Like, well, we have to do further testing to know if it's Delta or not.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want to know.
So what made you get tested? Just because you had those symptoms?
I had no symptoms. Monday, a coworker tested positive Saturday. And I was like, let me go run to the clinic just to be safe.
Yeah.
And I literally ran on my lunch break. And I was like, hey, let me go do it right away just to be safe. And then the doctor comes and she's like, I got some bad news. And I'm like, come on. And then all the symptoms hit me that night.
Oh my God, that's crazy. But yeah, well, I'm glad that you're good,
Yeah, I mean, but stay safe. I'll talk soon, and I can't wait for the last 2 episodes. And Carlos King, you have to do reunion for the encore.
Please, Carlos King, do a reunion.
Part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yes.
Full on.
About 10 more episodes after the last one.
Right. But thanks again, Shamari. I appreciate you. Be safe, okay?
So much. You too. We'll talk soon.
Okay, bye. Have a good one.